Only see here on Action 2 News. Jeff Alexander brings us one of the most poignant days in Old Glory Honor Flight's history.
Used to braving the most extreme elements, monsoon-like rains and flooded streets couldn't and wouldn't stop these Northeast Wisconsin veterans from making their journey to the primary location they've come to see in New York City, the 9/11 Memorial and Museum. On the Memorial Plaza, a wreath laying to pay tribute to the nearly 3,000 innocent people lost on 9/11.
We went to war because of what happened with the terrorist attack that happened here on this soil. We never want to see that ever happen again.
Built to commemorate the terrorist attacks, the 9/11 Memorial features 2 enormous waterfalls and reflecting pools, each an acre in size, set within the footprints of the original Twin Towers. The names of those that died on September 11th are etched in the memorial.
When you're here, it just brings a whole different picture to it, and the realization of it, again, wasn't there that day, but to see it in a different perspective, being here, just the size of it is just unbelievable.
And just as we rounded that corner, we were about 20 feet from the door of the South Tower on the sidewalk when it collapsed. Nobody had to look up to know what was happening.
Inside the museum, the veterans first hear from a New York City firefighter and Port Authority officer who miraculously survived the towers collapsing. Both thank the veterans for carrying the torch after 9/11 to seek justice for the attacks.
Amazing guests that we have seen thus far. To put into exact words what it means, it's speechless. My jaw has been dropped. Tears of just complete pride and honor.
After a group photo, it is time for the veterans to head underground into the museum. Time to go back in time.
It brings back all the memories of everything that you did the day when we heard about this on September 11th when we found out, and it brings you back in time. But hearing the stories that we've heard so far today, it gives you hope.
Thousands of artifacts trigger painful reminders of 9/11's tremendous carnage and destruction. It's hard for the veterans to see the most somber and difficult part of this trip.
This was a hard day. Like I said, I guess when I was a 18-year-old kid, it's just something that you live through, but New York is so far removed from Wisconsin. You're like, oh, okay, whatever, right? But then today was coming back, and it's almost like a full circle, like, this is what this is. Like, these are the things that happen, these people, like the names, and then this is a direct reflection of why I deployed and the people I lost. It's hard.
And yet, through it all today, one thing has become clear: this honor flight's impact on so many of these veterans suffering from PTSD.
You could see the light and some of the, the air come breathe back into the room in some of these vets, and they're around fellow brothers and sisters, some people they served with, some people they didn't, and they're making new friendships and new memories and stuff that's giving them joy and passion in life again that maybe they were missing before.
Tomorrow, this mission of healing continues when the veterans visit the Statue of Liberty. Then head to the top of One World Trade, the tallest building in the Western Hemisphere. In New York City with photojournalist Bill Kambalik, Jeff Alexander, Action 2 News.